Is your health and wellness business struggling with high click-through rates in Google Ads? I hate to break it to you, but your ad copy probably just isn't enough to inspire your audience to take action. Whether you're promoting a fitness program, a wellness retreat, or weight loss injections, learning how to communicate effectively with your audience makes all the difference between an impression, a click, and especially a conversion. In this video, I'm gonna walk you through my little 3-step process on how I create winning ad copy that grabs attention, builds trust, and ultimately converts. So when I'm starting any new campaign, or especially if it's a brand new Google ad account, I always want to break down my ad groups into the different types of buyers. So let's say you're selling weight loss injections, you might not have a ton of different types of audiences. Let's say you mainly have 1 or 2, but primarily most of your business is likely going to come from middle-aged women. I'm saying that because I run tons of weight loss injection Google ad accounts and I look at all the data, okay? So let's say that's your primary buyer. So you're thinking, okay, well, we only really have one type of buyer. How do we differentiate our copy to, just bring in this one type of person? Well, what I like to do always is I like to break my copy down into segments, okay? So everyone has a reason to buy, everyone has a trigger, and that trigger is different for everyone on what makes them want to take action more. So some people, it could be leaning into a pain point. Some people it's price. Some people it's convenience. Some people it's the confidence in how they feel and how they look. Some people want to maybe get back on, the dating field, and they want to get a date. So they think, looking better is going to help them with their chances. Everyone has their own reason. So you have to find the reason that people want to buy. So inside of an ad group, I like to have multiple different ads where I have one ad where the headlines and descriptions will primarily focus on price, or AKA your offer if you have one. I have another ad that focuses on expertise, right? We talk about how long we've been in business, how many reviews you have, the certifications and educations, that the doctors have there, how many local patients we've served, etc. One that mainly talks about the service. And then another one that mainly just talks about the service, right? Hey, semaglutide in Phoenix, or get the skinny shot in Scottsdale, just mainly talking about the actual physical service itself. And then for the last ad, which is my ultimate favorite one, and in my experience, for anything health and wellness or beauty or, cosmetic related, is going to be emotional. So people are only buying your product or service in this industry to get an outcome, okay? So your business is a vehicle to get some sort of desired outcome, but that desired outcome is different for everyone. But going back to the weight loss injection example, we can kind of branch it out into those things. So think about the reason why people want to actually get the service done and make copy that goes straight to that, right? Like, you're kind of targeting people. When you say this, you're speaking really harshly and directly to them. So using copy like get your confidence back, or feel better in your own skin again, or show off that bikini body, or, get your body summer ready. All those things are hyper directly targeted to the reason why people are buying your product or service. So almost anything that anyone's selling in any industry, don't forget that your product or service is just a vehicle. So if you're having trouble with your click-through rates, it could be because you're just advertising, hey, this is what we have. But again, don't forget that's not the reason why people actually want what you have. So always try and lean in to those emotional and cognitive bias reasons. So this is how I break down all my ads inside my ad groups. I like to split it up between several different cognitive biases, emotional angles, and I let those run on their own, and I see, okay, which ad is going to have the lowest cost per conversion while still having, a large number of conversions. So we don't want to ever, bottleneck our volume. But doing all this is going to help me determine, okay, what in my area are people buying for? And this answer will be different I have a weight loss injection clinic in Denver, Colorado. The folks that are buying his services there are a lot different of a reason compared to why my other client in Miami, Florida has his patients buying his services. So you need to do the testing. You need to use your knowledge. You need to think, okay, why are people buying this in my area? Test different angles and see what truly resonates with your audience and makes them take action. In Google Ads, the biggest lever you can pull is learning how to communicate effectively and having high converting, high emotional, and copy that speaks to your audience. So again, as always, I hope I was able to give you guys a ton of value in this video. If you want me to give you a free Google Ad audit, I have a link for you in my description. If you're like, Johnny, you're an expert, we want your help, I want you to run my Google Ads, then I also have a link for you in the description below, as well as other educational PDFs down below. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave that comment down below. And I also have my email in the description for more of a direct contact. Thank you guys again, and I'll see you in the next video.